Oh, I killed that B-roll. So, landed here in Kentucky. We're here still in Lexington, so we got about a 2-hour drive till we actually get to my Uncle Al's house. We're gonna be making some stops, pick up some last minute things, including license. So, this is day one. Just got to my uncle's house. Place looks amazing. Yeah, didn't really do much after we got out to the airport. Got over to Walmart, got licensing, sent away, basic stuff like that. Right now it's 5:30, I believe, so about to start cooking up some dinner here. Don't know really what's for dinner yet. My uncle's actually cooking up right now. We'll go see what he's up to.
Oh, I put beer in this one.
Yeah? So what do we got? There's some marinated chicken and...
Yeah, marinated chicken, marinated pork steak. These will go on last because these won't take long.
Those are quick?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Chicken, a lot longer.
The marinade smells amazing.
Yeah, there's citrus and secret ingredients. It was secret ingredients. I bought all these lights. It's still not bright. I got like 2 sets downstairs for the hot tub.
I mean, I think it looks great. And you got the tiki torches for like the summertime and stuff.
What bed you sleep in?
I don't know, I might take the bunk. I feel like this is day camp.
No, it's like the barracks of a army.
Alright guys, so finished up eating dinner. Talking. Just pretty much just talking the whole time. Not missing out on anything, but it's definitely late. I think it's like 1, so kind of behind the game here. Gonna get in bed. I don't know which bunk. I might sleep in a different bed every night. Try them all out. Tomorrow is day 1. Gonna get out there scouting. Temperatures are really cold right now. It's actually dropped down to 39. So saw some doe when we first came in. No buck, but you know it's gonna be tough, as you guys are gonna see tomorrow. So all right, have a good night, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, Vietnam. I just walked down this ridge. The house is literally right over this embankment. I just wanted to peek over the edge. Heard some rustling in the leaves. I wanted to see if it was a deer. I didn't see deer. I saw a bunch of squirrels though. It's very chilly. Check this out. So, the deer are bedded right there. Right on the ridge. Small deer though. We're gonna peek over. Oh, another bed. So. We're trying to get ready to head out, just kind of scout around, but so I ended up putting both locks on instead of just the one, and I can't get it off. I set the code. There's a way to reset it, but it has to be off. Yeah, stupid. So what we're discovering here is the embankment's pretty steep, and it's definitely, I hope it's not like this the whole way. It's looking like it's a ravine around the whole entire lake. Well, we just got weeds at. Deer were coming around along this ridge. It's kind of tough getting back in here. It's an 80-degree slope, and there's no way of walking on it, so we kind of eased up. I think it was like 5 doe that just came running by. So, and the woods is so loud, it's like crunchy, so you could hear them running. So, were they running from us? Do you think? Like, they might have been. Like, what do you think? They're coming over the top. He's like right there. I was trying to get them. They skylighted themselves, so it was kind of hard for me to get that on video because they stayed above, like right on top of the ridge. So the lighting was just way too bright up there. We were just a bunch of doe, about 3-4 doe, just coming across the ridge. Like if we keep crawling along this edge, we'll be all right. This was the only bed that we saw here. I don't see any other bed, so I got a feeling that this is a buck. So that's just kind of adding on to the facts. Hey, that an old one? Yeah. And then that's a rub right there. Yeah. That's kind of what we're looking for right there. That's what we're looking for. So, it just adds to, I definitely think that that was a buck bed. Yeah, and that was, and that first rub was but that second rub was nice, for sure, so. Oh yeah.
It's pretty high.
Yeah, that's definitely a rub.
So,
right there. Yeah, and that's like 4 feet off the ground.
Right straight.
Yep, I see that one.
So this is 18 feet.
Small scrape. I didn't get that on camera. We had those does come over the top right at us. And I don't know if these deer are retarded or what, but when they get spooked, they run at you. Because the ones we spooked behind us, they came across the ridge. You would think they'd run the other direction, but they like snort wheezing and they run at you. Like I had a doe about 20 yards. Just on a bolt, like not even 20 yards, I want to say 10 yards. And I was so mind blown, I didn't even take the camera. I didn't lift my camera up. I'm just watching this deer sprint across. I mean, like I said, I just don't want to put all the eggs in one basket and just, you know, hunt that one spot.
Let's go across and check that side.
Yeah, I just want to push this ledge.
You want me to cross up that where we were, or do you want me to go down?
I don't know. It's all. Do you think you could be able to go down, or do you think because like I said, it looked like there's a trail.
Yeah, it looks
like right where I almost got ran over. Like I'm telling you, that deer coming on a mission. And I tried stopping her. I tried whistling, and like I don't know what I did at her, but I was trying to get her to stop. I think we're just gonna push this ledge now. We're gonna just walk this ledge and just stay on the trail. And like, it's hard to see, but we're literally on like a little ravine. So we just gotta do. Like the stream's right there. Ton of buck sign in here. We're at this bottom now. This bigger one. There's a branch there. Alright guys, so we're back to the house. It's kind of turning into a suburban hunt, kind of on top of houses. It's all legal, you're in public lands, but we saw the sign. The sign is there. There's big bucks here for sure. You know, we saw all those rubs. Those rubs were crazy, so I don't know. Right now we're kind of figuring out a game plan, exactly what we're going to do. This is day 1, so we have some time to figure out what we want to do. Whether that's going to be switch up, hunt this, find different sections, so after some thought, I decided I'm going to hunt the west side of the mountain. This is the side of the WMA that has houses bordering it, so you're going to hear a dog bark and maybe some leaf blowers in the background. Time kind of got away from us. Slipped into this field edge, just on the other side of the camera. I'm kind of in between a field edge and an embankment. There's some rubs down the embankment, so I kind of put myself between the field edge and there. So stay tuned. Let's see what we can see tonight. So some does end up coming into this field, but me and my dad already made the agreement we're not going to shoot does on this trip, just because we really don't have the cooler room for just the meat. If it comes down to the final day, we'll harvest some does for conservation and go home with some meat. But being it's the first night, I'm gonna hold off on them. So after filming these deer for about 10 minutes, I get cocky and decide to stand up and take pictures on my phone. And what do you know? Mama catches me. I lay down as fast as I can and keep the camera rolling. She doesn't quite know what I was. She doesn't know if I'm another deer or a coyote, so she's got to identify me, either by smell or sight. And considering the wind isn't blowing in her direction, she's just going to keep coming in closer and closer until she can see what I am. If you don't know what a snort wheeze is, you're about to find out. And away she goes. And as you guys see, the fawns have no idea what's going on and what just happened. All they're trying to figure out is why Mom just wheezed at a bush. So I end up hitting a fawn bleat a couple times to make her think I was a fawn. And she comes back, still wheezing, trying to identify me, but the wind is just not blowing in her favor. For those of you who don't know what a snort wheeze is, all she's doing is blowing all the mucus out of her nasal cavity, so the next time she inhales, she can really identify the molecules that are in the air. Does always do this to also warn other deer in the area that something isn't right and there's potential danger. So she ends up getting downwind of me, clearly identifying what I am and leaving the area for good. Not before wheezing another 47 times. Her nose is going to be sore in the morning. And she did not leave me alone. Like, at all. She circled me. She came down around, just trying to figure me out. And eventually she figured me out. That was cool though. Super cool. There's something down the ridge. I'm debating on killing this deer at 9 yards, but it's the first night, and it's not a full rack buck. Shaking. Oh my gosh. That was a nice buck. 9 yards. He was literally 9 yards away. I was this close to letting it fly. Finger was on the trigger, and I was like, you know, it's night 1. We have plenty more days. I might come to regret this on the final day. I made the decision not to shoot. I'm sticking to it. God, thank you for that experience. 3. The mom lifts up. And I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. So I'm laying there. I'm like, all right, lay down. And I like sprawled out on the ground. And I'm looking up at my camera lens and it's still rolling. And she's just wheezing and coming closer and closer. And she's like 6 yards trying to see me. And she hooks all the way around. And like you heard it, you're like, what's going on over there? She wheezed for about a half hour. Just